Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FsPassengers. With me, I'm here at 37. So we are here in beautiful Sonoma, California. I have another flight for, I've got scenery for another one. It's Redding, California, and it's going to be a short. It's only like 122 miles or something like that. And then I think after that, I kind of want to head up towards Seattle, which also should be fairly short. I don't know if I'll go to Seattle or something around there. Although I do have scenery for Seattle, but it's a pretty hardcore scenery, you know, as far as the computer running it. So that'll probably be next. Although I've thought about, I think might have a scenery for something in Southern California. So I'm not sure about the next couple of flights, and then we'll start doing some longer flights after that. But let's go ahead and go up to FsPassengers and get this started. 4 passengers. Well, that sucks. I thought they always filled your thing up. That's really horrible. That's like, that's half of what we should be carrying. Unreal. We're gonna take let's knock it down, like I said, this thing can go about 2,000 miles, and we need like 5% of that, so I'll just knock it down like 30. And we're going to load this thing up chock full of cargo. Because we're going to lose a lot of money with the tickets. And that sucks because, like I said, this is a very short flight. So we're going to lose, it wouldn't pay that much anyway, and now we're going to get nailed. 2%. We were so close to being able to load this thing completely. Let's make it 1080. Let's see if this one, if we make that 1080, will it go to, no, 1070. Let's try that. Alright. I'll just do 1072. It's really close to being completely full. Normal flight. Set destination. KRDD. Redding, California.
Destination set.
Alright, I can't believe we're only half full. That's the first time it's ever happened. Like I said, it's the worst time because it's such a short flight. This might be like the second shortest flight we ever did. The very first one was Huntington to Charleston, both in West Virginia. And that was a very short flight. Other than that, I don't think we've ever gone this short. And then they decide to... Only 2 passengers. That's weak. That's some weak sauce. Put that about there. See if I can remember how to start this thing up. I did make views again. I gotta remember to make some views. Tanks are on. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the battery on. Left alternator as well. Nav light. I don't know. Let's turn the mags on. I don't know if we need a primer or not. I have yet to post any of these videos. This is actually the next video that I'll post will actually be the first flight in this, so if you've ever told me to do something else and you wonder why am I not doing it, it's because I haven't actually posted any of these yet. Right alternator comes on. Magnetos. Where am I going? Alright. Alright, move that all the way up. Turn this fuel pump off. Alright. No, there we go. Stall heat, pitot heat. There we go. Oops. Other way. Alright, let's set up ATC. Find out how we can get out of here. Yeah, north. Do you have to say Santa Rosa? It is in the United States, so we don't really, you know what I mean? Nobody says Santa Rosa. Alright, acknowledge that, and we'll turn on the regressive taxi. Figure out where we're going from here. Alright, so we're going over here. Actually, what runway did he say? Runway 1. Alright. It might actually be tuned in. Because we're not very far. I'm not sure if it can reach here or not. Parking brake is off. Let's turn our taxi light on. That usually helps us not get dinged. What is that other light down there? That's anti-collision, that's right. Turn that on when we go into the runway. Alright. Let's see if she'll move. One more thrust. We are basically full, even though our passengers aren't full. We're full by weight, which is the important thing. That really sucks, though, that we don't, you know, because well, you get $1 per pound of cargo, so actually, maybe the tickets probably do pay more. I don't know. If you have an 185-pound person, do we get $185 for the ticket? Probably not, especially as short as this. Actually, maybe you do. I don't know. I just know it really sucks. I think it sucks that we only got like half full of our passengers. I think that's ridiculous. I didn't know that they would do that to you because, like I say, on every flight they load us up fully. So this is a first. Orbex, I love all their static aircraft, man. I love their airports. Reading is also an Orbex airport. That's probably why it looks so daggone good. Alright. Putting the flaps up. Okay, so this is not our runway. Although, why don't they just take us off on this runway? I don't know. Fix my view, there we go. Come on, plane. You gotta move. There we go. I got like 50% on the joystick. Just to get her to start going. I wonder if we're on... I think both runways are actually asphalt. I was going to say at that... Because I know some of them only have like one asphalt and then like one grass. It would be ridiculous if they told us to go to a grass runway in this plane, but you never know. I do believe, yeah, they're both asphalt. Alright. Here we are. I do believe... Well, no, it's taking us clear down there. It's taking us across the runway. Unless this is very short on our right. Yeah, I don't know if we can get up there. If I just... No, that's not enough runway. So we're gonna have us taxi down. If we were in maybe the Piper or something, I could do it, but we can't take off on that short runway. Not in this plane. They make the taxiway far enough? Amazing. In the small airport like this, they managed to make it a long taxi. Again, to the farthest place from where we were parked. It never fails. I wish this was a taxiway. Why is it the taxiway is like way over here? Like, I still don't understand why they wouldn't just put us on that runway 32. That would have been the closest. Although I guess that's why. Because it was the closest. That's why we didn't get to take it. Not sure what this is. Is this supposed to be gravel or something? Not sure what the texture is supposed to be. Or just old crappy concrete or something. That's what it looks more like. Not really gravel. Muddy area? That's kind of cool. they put that in there. No one else does anything like that. Leave it to Orb X. The people that make their stuff, man, is crazy good stuff. Alright. Looks like there was stuff around here and they tore it down or something. Alright, everybody, I'm having to cut in here. I was texting, I happened to look over my computer, my laptop, and it just as I looked over, it said that my hot dog thing had stopped working, so I had to stop for a minute and fix that. I'm not sure if I lost anything or not yet, because I'll have to find that out in a little bit. I don't think I did, but I'm not really sure. They actually, their newest version of their software, it comes with like, I think they call it skip back or something like that, and it actually like does temporary files, so you can actually skip back and look at other stuff. It doesn't really help me in this case, but that makes me think maybe it did get saved. I really wish we had the more runway, to be quite honest. But anyway, because I'm not really sure exactly how far we need, how much runway we need for this thing to take off. It's much further than obviously like a pipe or anything, where it's a pretty heavy plane.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 1 departure to north approved.
Alright.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway
And another thing I want to do, switch that to GPS here in a second. There we go. Alright. Anti-collision lights on. Landing lights on. Remember the 2 clicks on that. Just get dinged if you only do one. Alright, so I want to get a good look when we get on the runway, because we could go down and turn around. It just doesn't seem like it's that much runway. Let's be risky. A little risky. I'm not going to go all the way down and turn around. Is there a turnaround area? No. It's not like it gives us a ton more anyway. So I'm just going to go over to the right just a little bit. Alright, plane, you're starting to make me mad because you're being difficult to get going. Going around a little too far. Alright. I'm going to hold the brakes. I know we are lined up horribly. In fact, I wouldn't even call that lined up. Alright, here we go. Horrible job of lining up. I know. Actually, I think the runway goes a little bit further than I was really thinking. As we hit 60 knots. 80. Well, not yet. 70, 80. Like a little bit more. Alright, let's get up and out of here. Alright, pause the rate. Gears coming up. One thing about it, the engines are so loud in this plane, you can't even hear the gear. Alright, retracting the flaps. The flaps you can't hear. Sonoma, Santa Rosa. Seems to be a lot of water around here. Kind of want to take a look. Autopilot on. Hit the nav. And we're climbing just over 1,000 feet a minute. Let's take a look outside. The houses don't look that great, do they? I'm just kind of surprised. Since my last one probably, I turned on a little traffic. Makes it a little more realistic. I don't want to put on too much. I should probably put on more than that, but of course traffic does affect your frame rate, so you have to be careful about that. Scenery complexity very dense. Can't hear him at all. Scenery complexity very dense. Autogen dense, I believe is how I have it set up today. Change it from time to time depending on whether or not I have scenery and what scenery it is and how hard it is to run and everything. So, like I said, just over 1,000 feet a minute. It's a very short flight. I don't have a view set up. I really need to take care of that. Does that say 118 nautical miles? So a very short flight. I'm not even sure how high we're going to get, to be quite honest. In Reading, I believe, is up in the mountains. I believe I saw that the altitude was over 5,000 feet of the airport. Could have been 500, I guess, but I'm pretty sure it was over 5,000. Don't quote me on that. So we're about 3,000 feet shy of that right now. So yeah, I'm not really sure how high we'll get. I don't even know if we'll get to 10,000 feet, to be quite honest. I'm not sure it makes sense to even go 10,000 feet. It's such a short flight. That's only 5,000 feet above the altitude of where we're landing anyway. So maybe we will go that high. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and speed this thing up. And I will be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody. We're still going fast. I want to check the map because I'm not sure the altitude of elevation of the airport. So I just want to make sure it is 5,000 feet because you can see we are in the mountains. Oh, crap. There we go. Reading Municipal. Crap, it's 500 feet, not 5,000. That's a problem. Not a huge problem, but a problem. So let's hurry up and slow this thing down. And knock this heading off. I'm gonna back off on the throttle. I guess it's a good thing we went to 12.5. We could have gotten much, by the way, higher. See, I thought it was 5,000 feet because you look around, we're in the mountains. So I thought, yeah, it probably is still 5,000 feet. No, it's 502 feet. Because we're only 44 miles out. So we need a quick descent. 1,500 or so feet should be fine. I usually descend, try to around 700 to 1,000 from 18,000 feet with about 70, 80 miles to go. So I guess if you just double that, it should be close. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Going up on 11,000 feet. I don't want to speed it up just yet. I'm going to, but I want to wait till we get to 10,000 feet. Turn my landing lights on, make sure I don't forget that. I hate that little message thing. It always wants to... I don't know why that irks me so much, but every plane that I'm in that has that GPS, that little message thing, flashing always annoys me. Alright, 10.5. Not a whole lot of weather out there today. Some clouds. When we took off, it was completely clear. Alright, 10,200. I'm going to go ahead, click landing lights on.
Descending below 10,000.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not sure what that thing was tuned on. I saw it moving. It's still moving, but not us. We gotta wait till about 30 miles out before we can even contact them on ATC. About 38 right now. I usually wait till about 28. Let's go ahead and speed this up to 4x. We're actually descending extremely quick. I don't need to quite go that descend that quick. I'm gonna put the nose up a little bit. Slower descent. Alright, we're about 7,000 feet above the runway now. Above the elevation of the airport. 30 miles out. Alright, pull the nose up some more. Oops. Alright, because I don't like really descending that quick. 28 miles out now, so we'll go ahead and see if we can't get Reading on there. KRDD. Here we go, Reading Municipal. Good, they do have ATC. We'll stop landing.
Victor 7558 is 28 miles southwest Lima to land. Victor 7558, Reading Tower.
Alright, straight in, runway 34. Runway 34. 3023. Runway 34. Let's see. That's right, we don't have a view. So we'll do it this way. Procedures. Let's see if we got 34. ILS runway 34. Okay, I'll go ahead and activate it. There we go. Okay, so you can see it right there. We can move the range down. I might be able to see a little better. Alright, let's also go back to the map and check runway 34. Find our ILS frequency. Alright, 108.7. So now we need to go back over here. 108.7. There we go, switch that over. Go 24.4 miles out. Alright, so we want to be about 16 miles to the first waypoint. Want to be about 3,000 feet at that point. .343. I have no idea. We don't have a course on this, do we? Heading is 343, so like that. So I have no real idea exactly where 343 is on there. Coming up on 4,000 feet. Slowly. So we're using the GPS. I don't know how you exactly say that. Just the GPS or the nav GPS. I don't know exactly how you say that. Because as far as I know, in a real plane, you probably don't have that. But maybe the newer ones do have it. Because I always thought that they had that in the stock Cessna just because it was a stock Cessna. So it'd be easy for people. Especially novices like I was. But I don't know. Maybe some of the new ones do have where you can click over and have it follow the GPS like that. I kind of doubt it, but you could very well. Although this is an older plane, they stopped making these in, I think, like 1982 or something like that. Alright, so we're coming up on 3,500. I think I'll let it go a little bit lower. I'm thinking maybe 3,000 feet just to make sure that we're... I don't want to be higher than the glide slope. If anything, I'd like to be lower when we actually hit the glide slope. As you can see, we're 12 away from our first waypoint on our approach, but we're 19.3 out from the actual airport. We could actually speed up a little bit. Still only 50% on the joystick thrust. Alright, come up on 3,200, that's when I'll level out. $18 miles out. We're starting to turn towards the airport. Alright, come on. 3,000 feet. We can probably turn this over to nav. We're 16 miles out. Let's see if we can or not. Yes, and you can see the glide slope is above us. So that's good. Like I said, I'd rather be below the glide slope than above it, having to dive down towards it. Alright, 15 miles out. Glide slope still well above us. Our speed is good because I don't like being too fast. Then we gotta slow it way down just to get our gear out and everything. So we're 14 miles out. 14.1 if you want to be exact. Another thing I need to do is full mixture. I'm going to go ahead and turn our taxi light on as well. Looks like a beautiful day for flying outside. Not sure of the temperature, but it's California, so it can't be too cold. Although there are in Northern California. You see all the mountains around, so maybe it's not as warm as like LA or San Diego or something. That range now, you can't really see anything. can't. When I make a view, I'll make a view for that one too, because I can't. I'm not sure how to move the range down. I don't want to take the time to move it over there to figure out. No, I don't think those are lights. It could be, but I don't think so. We're still well below the glide slope. Well, but I guess that would be correct because we're only like 2,500 feet off the ground. Oh, something flashed. So that would be the lights for the airport. Fortunately, I didn't really see the exact flash. I just saw it off the corner of my eye. I was looking at something else. 10.6 out now. I'm not going to worry too much about getting everything set up. We're going pretty slow, as you can see. 145 knots. We can slow down quite easy. I think we got red here. I think those are the lights. It's not like a huge passenger jet where you gotta start getting everything out at 2,500 feet. You can see the glide slope is coming down now. Almost on us. I'm gonna go ahead and hit approach. Alright, coming down. Whoops, let me get that off. I'm gonna pull back on the throttle a little bit so we don't get going too fast. 8.3 out. I think I can get rid of that because I'm pretty sure my joystick can kill it. Alright, we're getting a little too quick. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the gear. That kills that stupid warning. Thank you much.
Cleared to land, runway 34. Victor.
I think we can get the first notch of flaps out. There we go. Not sure of the damage speed on the flaps or the gear. That's why I was kind of waiting on the gear. That's why the warning came. I wanted to get off the throttle and make sure we weren't going to damage it. A little more thrust now. I don't want to slow down too much. Got a lot of texture popping. I hate that. That really bugs me. I don't know why it's like that. I've got the LOD radius set to 5.5. Standard is 4.5. So you wouldn't think it would be that bad. I limit trees and buildings to both like 900. I think you can still limit that. I've got it in my config file. I'm not sure if it works. I know it used to. Previous version. I'm not sure if it works in FSX or not. I think it does. I've heard that it does. That's why I've got it in my config file. It just bugs me. Why does it do that? One of the annoyances of FSX. I'm not sure if it does that in prepared version 3. I'm getting that. That's gonna be sweet. I hope. I have X-Plane too, but I swear I haven't played X-Plane in years. They're much more advanced than old FSX. See, now it's happening over here. Like, come on now. I'm not sure if moving it to 6.5 would be any greater. Alright, we're at full flaps now. Alright, just need to check that out. Alright, autopilot's off. Should have already turned it off technically. Coming down a little too quick. The second notch of flaps really kill our speed. There we go. Get back on it. Middle marker. Oh, got a little low again. a little fast. Should have got off the throttle a little bit quicker. I was trying to be really too nice with it. I almost tried it for that last taxiway. Kind of like what I did at Henderson. Glad I decided not to, because there's one right here. Ah, damn it, we're on a runway. That's alright. Peel off to the taxiway right here.
Contact ground on 121.7. 121.7. Victor 055.
Beautiful. Like I said, Orbex, man, look at this scenery. Can you beat it? Not really. Tune ground. To parking. Need to get this, I don't want them dinging me.
Request taxi to parking.
Landing lights and collision lights.
General aviation parking via taxiway Bravo 1 Delta. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo 1 Delta. Victor
I don't know why that doesn't seem to want to work anymore. Turning it off by the keyword command. Alright, progressive taxi. Oh, come on. You know you want me to taxi this way. You know what? I know they're telling me to go down there, but people are parking over here, so screw progressive taxi. I'm going over there. That's where everybody else is parking. I prefer to park with them instead of way off in the corner. I mean, come on. Let's go over here. Alright, flaps are retracted. Everything should be good. Not sure if I should have pulled up to here or not, now that I think about it. I think we were off the runway. Just so we don't get dinged. It's the only thing. Got it going a little quick there. Love the scenery though, man. The scenery is just killer. I don't know exactly how we're supposed to get in there. Can we just taxi straight over? Can we just do that? Or do we have to go up, around and in? Let's try around and in just for the hell of it. Here's where the passenger jets are. It's very nice. Looks like a Coast Guard helicopter, maybe? I thought that was Alaska Airlines, but I'm not sure, because I saw one at Sonoma as well. And at first I thought it was Alaska, but it looks a little different. Alright, so maybe it was a good idea that we came around here, because I see some taxi lines taking us over into there. It would have probably been bad to just taxi straight over. Lovely. I don't know where the hell we should park. I'll park over here. But I should have gone down there then to park. Oh hell. Okay, I don't know if we can fit in here. That's why I didn't want to park here. See, now they're parked correctly. For me to park, I guess we do have a parking spot right here, but we're gonna hit that plane. Obviously. I don't think we really fit here, do we? Nah, yeah, we hit him. For show. We're a little too big here. Skyhawks, yes. Us, no. My god, look at how long our wing is. Bad choice by me. We should have gone over here, but oh well. Well, see, there's... I guess maybe it's not all that big. Alright, parking brake is on. Cut the fuel. Mags. The electrical. Whoops. Nav, taxi light. All this, you can take your seatbelts off. I will open the door. Alright, I guess both doors open. That's not open? Only mine opens? I thought the other one did. Could be wrong. Let's check this over here. Get that off. Everything is off. Alright, 93% unloaded. I thought that the other door opened. Alright. They're out. I'm gonna close my door back. Alright. FsPassengers, let's go ahead in this flight. 122 nautical miles. Time airborne 47:17. Flight time. Hour 1 minute 48 seconds. Time on the ground 17.5 minutes. Average speed 154 knots. Climb time 11 minutes, almost 11.5. Cruise time 20 minutes 40 seconds. Average cruise speed 176 knots. Descent time 15:15. Landing speed 85.94 knots. Coming down to 127.7 feet a minute. Kiss. Landing pitch 1.94. Total weight. Landing weight 8227. Total fuel use 188 pounds. Climb 64 pounds. Cruise fuel 85 pounds. Using about 248 an hour. Descent fuel use 38 pounds. Ticket income 407. So we actually probably made a lot more money because of that cargo. 600. Actually, we didn't get. I thought we got $1 per pound. I guess I was way off. So I'm not sure if it was more advantageous or not. I'd rather had people, but whatever. Fuel cost 128. Airport tax 8. Insurance cost 46. Total road income $885. Times 50. That's 44 grand. We've been making 100 grand per flight in this plane, but I'm not gonna totally whine about that. They thought we should be 86%. I did not even notice they were complaining. Seriously? What? I'm going to have to go back and look at that and see what I did wrong. Maybe it was making them keep their seatbelts on while we were cruising. I don't. How could we be 86? Everything was good. Perfect flight, though. Made a very smooth landing. 50. Perfect flight. Satisfied passenger 150. Landed at scheduled airport 30. Then why were we 86? I don't understand. I'm going to have to go back and look and see when that thing started moving. I lost 50 for the beacon. Because we don't have a beacon. No beacon, but we still lose points for it. That's awesome. Alright. Well, we're in Redding, California. Freaking fantastic scenery. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That might be better than Santa Rosa. Sonoma County, where we just were. I guess there's more buildings and more aircraft, and we got jets over here. Got tons of parked aircraft, including the one I hit. Stupid. I didn't even park straight because I didn't know we were gonna come to that parking space. And you can't come around, so once I came down here, I was kind of locked in. Sucks. Oh well, I don't know the airport now. But everybody, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I will catch you guys on the next flight.